Hello, welcome to the So English Sulky Tee Sew Along. Today we are going to sew the Sulky Tee in a plain version with an embroidered pocket. The Sulky Tee does have a tie front option. It has a scoop square neck option. It has various sleeve lengths. It also has a few different pocket style options. A V pocket, a square pocket. My favorite fabrics for the Sulky Tee include single brush polyester, double brush polyester, bamboo, MVC, and French terry. We are going to start with the embroidery on the front pocket. I'm going to show you how I do the chevron style in these three colors using stabilizer. This is an iron-on stabilizer that we are going to be using. And the fabric that I'm going to be using is MVC. I am using the kit from Sulky, and it includes needles. These needles include 75/3 and 92. Because my fabric is very lightweight, I am using the 75/3. If I had fabric a little more heavier, stabler fabric, I would go with the 92. All right, so first we are going to cut our stabilizer to the size of our fabric, and we are going to iron it to the back side. So let's get started. All right, I have the back side of my fabric and the stabilizer cut around the same size. And this stabilizer that I am using has a shiny side, so that is the side you want to fuse to your fabric. Now that we have our stabilizer ironed onto our fabric, we are going to place it in our hoop. Place your hoop down, place your fabric into your hoop, and place the top down, secure it, and tighten it. All right, and we have our hoop ready. Let's place it into our machine. Once we have our hoop placed onto our machine, we are going to load our design. Okay, once your design is loaded, we are going to start with the first color. And our first color is this one right here, so we are going to thread our machine. Once your first thread is threaded, we can go ahead and start our design. Lower your needle and press start. I like to move my thread out of the way. Alright, this color is finished. It's time to change colors. Our next color is this one right here. We're going to lower our presser foot once we are threaded and continue on. Now that our second color is finished, we are going to thread our last color. Okay, our last color. Lower our needle. Once our embroidery design is finished, I'm going to take our scissors and cut away any extra threads. Once you have finished cutting away any extra threads, you can go ahead and remove it from the hoop. And we will take our pattern piece and cut our pocket to the size of our pattern piece. If you are using a projector, then project it onto your design and cut as desired. The rounded pocket, the square pocket, or just the regular pocket. Alright, if you are projecting it, I wanted to show you how easy it is to get your image lined up with the pocket. So here is our design, and here is our projected pocket piece. So I'm just going to fold this back so we have it on the fold, and line up our design however you want it, and you can pick whether you want it up a little higher or a little lower, and which option you wanted, whether it was the triangle, the rounded, or just the regular square. And then you just cut around which option you want, and then we are going to sew it onto the T. Now that we have our pocket piece cut out, we are going to fold it the opposite way, right sides together, and we are going to sew around all of the sides, and we are going to leave a 1-inch opening so we can flip the pocket. So let's go ahead and sew all the way around. Once we have our pocket sewn all the way around and we have a 1-inch opening, we are going to flip our pocket right side out. Once our pocket is flipped, right side. Okay, now that our pocket is right side out, I'm going to fold it back, this opening, and just place a clip where our 1-inch opening is, so we know to sew over it when we attach it to the shirt. So here's our pocket. Let's continue on with our shirt, and we can go ahead and attach this pocket to the shirt. Okay, we're going to take our front bodice piece and transfer the pocket placement mark. Okay, once we have it transferred, take pins so we can go ahead and keep our placement straight. We can either pin the pocket in place or use double-sided sticky tape. Before we do pin this, if you would like to sew your top line, you're welcome to do that now before we attach it to the shirt. Okay, otherwise take your pin and pin your pocket down. Alright, and now we are going to sew the side, the bottom, and back up to the top, and remember to close your 1-inch opening. Sew over it carefully so it doesn't unfold. So let's go ahead and sew those 3 sides, leaving the top open as a pocket. All right, and there you have your pocket attached to the front of your shirt. So let's continue on with our shirt. Let's place our front bodice right side up, and let's take our back bodice. Match up the shoulder seams. Pin in place. And we are going to sew both of our shoulder seams across. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach our shoulder seams. And the front and back bodice are right sides together. And there we have both of our shoulder seams attached. Next, we are going to attach the sleeves. So open up your front and back bodice right side up. Here's your armhole opening. Here's your front notch. Take one of your sleeves, make sure we have the correct sleeve. Place it right sides down. Your middle notch will go in with the middle seam. And the front notch will match up to the front bodice. So here's our shoulder, our sleeve attached to the front and back bodice. So let's go ahead and attach this. And we are going to repeat for the opposite side. Here's your neck opening in the middle. Here's your armhole openings at the top. Place that up. Here's your notch. Take your other sleeve. Here's the notches at the top. Here's the notch in the middle. Line up the notches, the middle notch to the middle seam. The front notch to the front bodice. All right, that's all pinned. And let's sew to attach. To continue on, we are going to sew our side seams. Place your sleeves, your right sides together, and we are going to pin from the bottom of the sleeve through the armpit and down the side of the tee. And we are going to repeat for the opposite side as well. Once you have both sides pinned, you're going to sew to attach, starting at the sleeves and going down to the bottom of the bodice. Once both of our side seams are sewn, we can flip our tee right sides out. Once it is flipped right side out, we will continue on with our neckband. Take your neckband piece and place it folded together lengthwise, right sides together. We are going to sew the short end together to create a circle. Once you have it sewn, place it together and fold it the opposite way, wrong sides together. All right, we are going to quarter our neckband. First, find the back center. That will give us, the opposite end will give us our front center. Move our clip to the front center. Then once we fold our clips together in the middle, we have our two ends. Just move your clips to the opposite ends. And we have our neckband quartered. And now we are going to do the same for our tee. Find your middle back. Place your two seams together. Find your middle back. And the same with the front. Place your two seams together. And you have your front center. All right, once these are aligned, the pins are aligned, you have your two sides. And then we are going to match up our neckband. We place the neckband outside, not inside the tee. Our neckband is placed outside of the neckline. And we are going to sew all the way around to attach it. Right. Once our neckband is finished, we are going to fold up our sleeves to hem 1 inch. Repeat with the opposite sleeve. And the same with the bottom. We are going to first do the front and the back and the sides, and then match it up to make it easier to hem in the round on a curved bodice. You can also use double-sided sticky tape, and that will hold the hem in place so it doesn't move while you are using a cover stitch or double needle to hem the bottom of this. Go ahead and pin or clip all the way around. Once it is clipped or pinned all the way around, the only thing left is to hem the bottom and your top is complete. And now our sleeves. Now that our tee is hemmed, we are all finished. I hope you love your tee as much as I do.